Hello, good evening, and welcome to another episode of Your Family Lawyer with yours sincerely, Earl. Alright, and I'm reaching you from the ancient and modern city of Ibadan. Okay, let's go straight to today's conversation, and it's geared towards answering questions. Actually, stop a divorce, a pregnancy. So the questions I want to answer is if a pregnancy can stop a divorce, and if a pregnancy after a divorce can cancel a divorce. All right, these are two situations that we have seen, and so I'll be using the legal information that I have to be able to answer this. Remember that this is not legal advice. Yes, I am a lawyer, but if you want legal advice regarding a particular matter, I suggest that you contact me through direct message or you contact your lawyer. Right, so you can contact me through the details showing on this particular video, or you can contact your lawyer to give the proper legal advice. This is not legal advice, this is just general information. So going straight to the point so I don't take all of your time, it will not affect the divorce, right? However, if a woman gets pregnant in the course of a divorce, whether she's the one that filed the divorce petition or it was her husband that filed the divorce petition, if there's evidence that they are still having sexual relationship, and now that sexual relationship is now fully evidenced through the presence of a baby, maybe a pregnancy or a child that has even been born right now in the course of the divorce, what the court will ordinarily tell parties to do is for them to go and reach settlement as to the maintenance, the welfare, and the custody of that child. Right? So the court will never say, "Oh, because there's a child, your divorce petition is hearing struck out, and people should go back home." No, the court will never do that. I do not believe a judge would say that, right? What will usually happen will be for the court to direct both parties to go and reach settlement as to that child. Like, okay, what is it that is going to happen regarding the welfare of this child? When this child comes, how we're going to jointly parent this child and all of that. Now, let's assume they've already divorced, but after they've divorced, they still had a relationship with each other, and maybe even sexual relationship, they got pregnant and they had a child. Yes, I have seen cases like that. No, I've not just only seen cases like that. I'm currently handling one case like that. Now, what the court would do is that first the divorce stands, that the two parties decide to start cohabiting, living together again, and they had a child together again, does not automatically mean that they have remarried. It does not cancel their existing divorce, right? Because if you want to remarry, if two people have divorced and they want to remarry, they are supposed to go through the process of a remarriage. But if they just decide to settle and live together, they are not married. They are still regarded as divorced people, as divorcees. If that relationship or that union, whether they are living together or they are living apart, but the relationship, a sexual relationship between them produces a child, what will happen is they can go to court. That is, if the two of them are unable to settle, if the two of them are unable to reach an agreement, they can go back to court to ask for the custody and welfare of that particular child. So a child that is conceived in the course of a divorce, right, or a child that is conceived and born after a divorce does not affect the divorce. The only thing it touches, the only thing that comes to play is the couple coming together to ask what is it that they can do together regarding this child, regarding the welfare of this child, regarding the well-being of this child. So that's my answer to that question. If you have any other questions, send them to me through my inbox or use the details showing on the screen. And not just that, remember that this is not legal advice, so if you have a legal question, you could ask or you contact your lawyer. All right, my name is Earl and I'm alright from the ancient and modern city of Ibadan, and to say thank you for joining me today. See you again next week Tuesday for another interesting topic. Iraq.